100 years ago, Julius Rosenwald's philanthropy enabled SSA to define the field of social welfare and create some of the essential structures of our democracy.
We have a long, rich legacy and history with SSA. The Department of Social Work here at Children's was founded in 1911 by a volunteer group of women in the community. They expanded and involved students in social work, which was the School of Civics and Philanthropy, which subsequently became the School of Social Service Administration.
Children's is a tremendous asset for the city of Chicago. I think the relationship that Children's has with SSA has only helped broaden that.
Our collaboration with SSA enabled us to be at the cutting edge of many of the kinds of social work models we practice in.
I want the city to be able to see SSA as the place you go to access new ideas and to really learn new techniques. So I want SSA to be the science lab for social problems in the city.
I actually started this organization while I was a student at SSA, and one of the issues in the neighborhood was around the closing of St. Anne's Hospital. I really wanted to be a real asset back in the community. So after graduating from SSA, we began to put together a plan with all these people in the community and several churches. And right now, healthcare services are provided at that facility. You know, I think that my training at SSA, as well as the relationships that I was able to form there, helped me to develop the necessary ties to better serve our community.
When you work in that kind of mission-driven environment, it pushes us to constantly be thinking about how our research, teaching, and practice are coming together.
SSA has helped me tremendously to be able to ask the deeper question. What's the question behind the question?
SSA is building the knowledge and the base of human capital, people who can really put best practices to work.
A lot of what we're working on at Jones is trying to improve student development, trying to improve leadership opportunities for students, access to college.
I took Mr. Fanning's senior college knowledge class. It helps the seniors prepare for going into college and lets them know about what college would be the best fit for them. And it really helped us out learn more about ourselves.
The partnership between Jones and SSA, it operates on a couple levels. One of the levels is through the internship program. When you have interns come in who are high energy, really smart, and want to make things happen, it totally changes your school.
They're training their students to become leaders. I feel like that's the approach that the SSA students take in their work with us.
I was an intern here. I was also an intern in another high school previously, and it gave me exposure to various ideas and various strategies for working in different school communities, and each school is so different, and you have to be equipped to think about what is it that your unique school needs most.
SSA is impacting Chicago Public Schools, and you see it everywhere.
The Juvenile Protective Association views itself as having the responsibility not only to help people directly, but to contribute to knowledge. And this agency really does research to educate the general public about the needs of children and families based on data that we've collected. My education at SSA gave me the background to take a look at the problems that present themselves to this agency, and I think in a way that's rather unique and independent.
SSA is training some of the best and brightest to become top-flight social workers.
Social work I really love because you can develop a close relationship with kids in a therapeutic counseling environment, but at the same time you pay attention to the environment that the kids come from and what their families are like and what their neighborhoods are like, and you don't just ignore those things, you take those into account.
And these are extraordinarily bright kids who could go to the law school or the business school and probably, quite honestly, pursue far more lucrative careers. They choose this work because they're passionate about it and they're altruistic.
Social problems are not easily resolved. They're not resolved by a single discipline. They're not resolved by a single profession.
You can think of the university as a series of philanthropic partnerships, and without those partnerships, we would not exist and we would not be able to continue to exist.
SSA has dedicated their whole existence, in my view, to combating the social ills in society. I don't see how you couldn't not want to support that mission.
Investing in the University of Chicago means investing in an organization uniquely capable of addressing social problems.
The work that is going on at SSA is cutting edge, and it really is having an impact on the kinds of problems that people are most concerned about. I can't imagine a better investment. It's exactly the type of investment that somebody who cares about Chicago and cares about the broader community would want to make.